This game brought to you by Streamer and Rapid Spin, and we're about to get underway in the middle. No real clean possession. And Charlesworth to Morris, just a little quick forward. There's Motlop with a bit of class, gets it out wide, kick around the bodies, could be a good start from Jordan King. Oh no, it's actually a free kick, so umpire didn't like the action, so it'll go back to Jordan King. And it's all been forward half pressure from the Lions. They're just waiting for the footy to be returned. I don't think anyone's clued onto that and have a ball. Daniel Locke does now. So Jordan King, he's been a really good goal kicker so far in season 2025. Kicked 2 last week, or 2 weeks ago, prior to the bye. So King for the first of the afternoon. Good approach. He loves a goal. He kicks it straight over the umpire's hat. First Flynn, and this time he finds Charlesworth. Charlesworth wheels and go. Outside 50, lowers the vision to Morris, and that's really good play from the Lions. Good movement off half-back. Connection into their forwards inside 50, and Darcy Morris loves a goal, and here's a chance to go back and kick their second. So Morris, his first game for the year, delayed pre-season injury, and he played in the reserves last back. Loves a goal. Straight kick from Morris, holds its line, straight through. Darcy Morris knows Waddle's under a little bit of pressure now. Look at the Lions. They haven't really won any clean possessions, but they've been able to take that 70 metres forward. Don't tell me they kick a goal from this play. King, he does. Oh, wow, that's pressure footy, the meter. Now they're out, so this is what Lions do so unbelievably well, is that slingshot off half-back, and when you got to go inside 50 to Motlop. All class, all the AFL experience on display there.
Smart from Motlop against the young man Willis English, the rising star in this competition in round 1. He plays on, goes the snap, sends it through. It's not going to be in the goal-kicking textbook, but it's going to be a goal for the Kansas City Lions.
Hang on, Jimmy, that's how they kick him in the AFL now. This is Tuckett. He's got to be composed. Come forward to defend. There was Johnson. De Jong lowers the vision. Swan, there we go. Crowd erupts. The corporates of Jimmy have got into that one. And so Dane Swan, nice little lead up. Good ball movement. And as we said, there's not much of a breeze. It feels like that it's into our face here a little bit, which will make this kick tough. Talk us through this one, Jimmy.
Dane Swan, we're right behind him. 211 goals in AFL football and 1 in AFL Cairns. He's on the board for the South Cairns.
Mark taken from in front there from Tuckett. 23rd player, wheels and goes, gets that out wide. Now there's an opportunity to go inside 50 for Harrington and kicks the goal. First to the Cutters, big response from much more prolific with their ball movement when they get it to this spot. Foon off one step. He's got Swan and De Jong. And De Jong says, let me do this. This was my pocket last year, Swanee, and I'll have another chance to kick one after I set one up for you earlier in the day.
Absolutely. Tough kick from this distance. He'll have to aim it at that right goal post with the way the breeze is going at the moment and really give it his all.
Would be the perfect start. 2 goals inside of 4 minutes after the bake. You would have heard it from Kazales, from Andrew Boston. So De Jong strikes it absolutely perfectly, and the umpire gives you King, takes the mark. This guy's everywhere in this game in the front half of the ground. So King squares it up to Locke, and in front of the old faithful, Jimmy.
Have a look. If he does go for goal here, I'll be watching to see if he gives a word to anyone out on that back deck. I imagine there's a few ex-teammates out there.
They're already into him.
Daniel Locke comes around, sends it goalwards. It's not even close. There was a violation on the mark.
Oh, no,
He lets Willis English know about it, the son of his longtime teammate, Bill, and he'll go forward and have a shot.
Best mates almost, Daniel Locke and Billy English. His wedding last week, and Daniel was obviously involved with. So not a great 50-metre penalty to allow Dad's best mate to have a free shot at goal. But nevertheless, I know Daniel Lockett will love this one against the old faithful. Probably didn't play much senior footy last year. Wasn't really required. And this year he's into the seniors after. Always there, as you said. So wins that tap. Now they go inside 50 through Alice. The kick's got to be good. It is. Great hands. And that is some, like we spoke about, that stoppage craft. If they can get that going and win first possession. They got the outside run through the clearance. And then that was just a wonderful lace-out kick. And a chance for the Cutters to go back and reduce that margin furthermore.
Yeah, Koff kicked 2 last week. He had a few injuries in pre-season and took a while to get on the park, just working his way into the season. But he's got great hands when he does get up there. He's trying to become that number 1 target up forward. He's got a good opportunity here from basically straight in front. Sends it on its way. Goal umpire has to work.
Coffey did well. Composed. And that's a nice hit up to Jejong. He wasn't happy with the treatment for Hunter. Hunter asked to come back. Jejong takes on the mark. Fields. And a 50 against Hunter. Downfield. And a chance for him to go back and kick number 2 for the quarter, Jimmy.
Yep, I remember Jejong doesn't like the Kansas City Lions. I remember last year he and Aaron Davey had a few words. He has a way, though, of often drawing the 50, but yeah, that'll get looked at a bit ugly there behind play. It results in Jejong, though, who's been dangerous up forward all day, having a shot from basically straight in front.
Or is it a downfield to Swan?
Played downfield to Dane Swan. Nope. Gives it back to Jejong.
Just if Pembo didn't want any of that, Spotty, you're not getting a second goal, son. As De Jong comes in, kicks his second. Thought Deslanie's laid the first one. Anyway, Motlop goes inside 50s. Hoffman jumps, can't quite be clean. Ground level ball, nice support. Out of the pack. Couldn't quite see who kicked that, Jimmy. Have you got it?
It was a 1-goal game. 5-4 to 6-4.
It's been the contest we absolutely thought it would be in the AFL Cairns match of the round. So advantage is going to be paid here off that free kick off the mark. Alice just takes 1 bounce, 2 bounce. Flint's got leg speed, takes him down. And he's holding the balls. The awarded. Bo Flint just took on the tackler and said, I'm one of the best runners in the AFL.
Ball goes inside 50. I've got numbers at the drop. Bergman's there. Warnest tries to fight his way through the contest. Has the man out wide. It's King again. It's marked.
His front half pressure, Jordan King, has just been extraordinary. And then he's found a way to just stay involved as a dangerous target as well. And this is a big first half for Jordan King. A chance to hit the scoreboard. Give him a 12-point margin as we get closer to half time.
So King from straight in front. Happy with it off the boot. Templeton goes out towards Brennan Ellis on the edge of the 50. Where's Swan? Wants to have a look. He's in there in that washing machine, calling for it long. Hunter guards him. Ellis goes to
now
Fields.
He's in range.
Now he's definitely in range. Goes from long range. The wind will bring this one back. Fields all the way. That is one of the goals of the year. That is textbook Tom Fields.
Just a cannon. That's why he played a couple of AFL. He's always going to have the iSports tackles of anywhere upwards of 6, 7 or 8. He just finds a way to be in the contest. So another opportunity to win it cleanly. McLean slides it out. Hands out from Wanderers. Now a chance for them to kick their second in a row. Connolly says touched.
Umpire disagrees. It's a goal. Foon collects the handshakes and Cutters even the score. The umpire, a throw and a free kick and a chance for the Lions to have a goal.
So Murray, he is one of those players that just always finds a way to just impact games of footy. He's been very good so far this afternoon and kicked a couple of goals already in season 2025.
So slight angle will kick from 40 metres out. Likes it off the boot. Umpire watches it sail over his head. The Lions
nice. Ground level players. McEwen's clean. Kick out there from White. It's going to get out the back. They're composed around the body.
Harrington loves it off the boot. The crowd lights up. South Cairns get back in the lead. That is class. Steven Motlop.
Two classy bits of play there as that's squared up furthermore, and then I have a shot directly in front now through Helms, but that was unbelievable from Charlesworth. The ability to stay in the contest, 2 turnovers, and found his way to drive that kick inside 50, and then Motlop used every bit of his AFL experience to find Seaton inside and did the team thing to square this up to Helms for a chance to kick his first for the afternoon.
So to take back the lead for the Lions, a little stutter from Helms, and in he goes from straight in front. His hands in the air, he's celebrating. The Lions have the lead.
That hamstring that's obviously played a little bit of havoc must have found a way to reoccur, unfortunately, but doesn't matter. We got 2 of these heavyweights battling it out for the second half, so it's going to be a good game anyway without Dane Swan involved. Pressure comes. Big tackle from Flint. Huge. He's done that a couple of times this afternoon, Beau Flint. And that
comes off his line and darts one towards White inside 50. It's a little tall for him. Here's Caddy to roll it towards goal. Comes out to Koff at the back. He'll dodge around. He can line up from straight in front and go through. Koff gets another goal. And the Cutters, great second effort run. He can look inside 50. There's a man all on his own. Out the back of the contest. Hits him on the chest.
Guess who?
And guess who? It's Jordan King from straight in front. Kane Murray involved a couple of times there. Great run.
That's the one thing I've probably loved about this game is there's just been so many efforts that have turned into secondary efforts and stayed involved in the contest. Seen that on both sides this afternoon, and Jordan King's given us plenty second and third chance efforts, and who would have thought coming into this game that he would be the one that could be the difference with a chance to kick his 4th.
From straight in front to give the Kansas City Lions back the lead. Sends it on its way, no doubt about it. Jordan King has 4.
4 stoppages to start this quarter as well. So it's going to be about the contest and the clearance work and who can dominate this first possession. Des Landis did it on that occasion. Can't quite get the kick. Murray to Eldridge. A little bit of connection there was good. Lock falling forward. Can't mark it. And second effort from Eldridge was brilliant to Motlop. Then tips it along. And that is unbelievable footy as Seaton kicks the goal. Oh, wow. That was just carnage, but second was effort, was great. Motlop, here's the little shimmy that we've always known to see with him. And then King again. My God, these efforts involved in it initially, stayed involved in the play. Just his ability to work away from that contest and then become a slider in that instance is just first class. And Jordan King has now got a chance to kick his 5th.
Has been outstanding. That was a classy kick from Motlop, but a great second effort from King.
Oh, that was
just
brilliant.
Perfectly weighted. This is an arrival game from him. He has been so strong. And he has a chance now to make it a really difficult equation for the home side and silence the crowd a little. King sends it right through the middle.
Control some of the tempo for a period of time. So Alice senses the moment. Connolly feeds Des Landis back to Hams now after receiving that handball. Inside of the corridor to Murray was beautiful. And this is a turnover game. It's gone in the Motlop direction with a nice little just touch on. No, wasn't paid. Around the body though. Kicks the goal. Let South Cairns supporter base know all about it to Stevie Motlop.
Big leap, but it only goes as far as McLean. Goes inside 50. King in the spot.
Geordie King. Certainly become the king of this one today, Jimmy, hasn't he? He has been incredible. Absolute brilliant effort. Hasn't missed. A chance for 6 straight. And almost game, isn't it?
Has been a star today, Jordan King. This kick will be from 40 metres out, only a very slight angle. To put an exclamation mark on, you'd have to say, close to the best game of his career. Goes from long range. He's happy off the boot. The wind sends it home. And
they've just been so dangerous in this front half of the ground with all of their smalls. Aldridge has given him a lot. Murray's played well in those spots. Motlop, obviously, King we've spoken about. Seaton's had a couple of nice touches, so different setup, the lines, of what they've used to over the last couple of years, but the small forward lines work from him off the ground. Seaton!
Oh, that is outstanding from the young man up there. That is probably your goal of the day and close. Tries to send it goalwards. It's offline. A big push
That's a
comes.
push, yeah, 100%.
Too much.
Jordan King, he's just become so dominant in the front half of this ground that the defenders from the Cutters are panicking, and Harrington not even in the at all with any eyes on the contest other than to push King out of the way and sense the danger.
Creates an opportunity for, I think, number 7. Rookie Barber's still down behind play, so they might stop things here to get him off. Hams is back up and moving after he went to ground as well, so the stretcher is out. For the second time today, there was Brock Thompson off in the reserve grade game. We hope he's recovering well, and I hope this isn't too bad for Richard Rookie Barber.
Yeah, friendly fire, 2 teammates there, which is just the unfortunate part of collision footy.
Yeah, tough day in a number of cases for the Cutters. Tommy Hessian, who made his A-grade debut a couple of weeks ago, went off with an injury as well, the young ruckman in the reserve grade game. So he's someone that the coach might want to be calling on later in the year, who might have some troubles. And then, obviously, the hammy of Dane Swan blowing, and Jack Hammond, who's ended up coming out for Swan, went off with some troubles as well. So a few things for Coach Andrew Boston to look at, but the main thing he'll be worried about is this margin, which Jordan King has a chance to stretch now. It is a very tough kick. He'll go with the check side. He'll send it forwards. He could do no wrong, and he lets the crowd know about it. Ellis. A couple of men on their own inside 50. Harrington's one of them if he goes in that direction, but now the Lions defenders get back and goes at a short option to the pocket. It's Fields, I believe, who might wheel around and have a shot from long range. Kicks from 55, sends it towards goal, sends it all the way, and Fields picks up a personal highlight at the end of the game.
And it's a classy finish from a classy player. Anytime he gets the footy.
Can he hit a target just over the top and then dropped? They'll go forward again. The Lions have a man in the middle. Murray has the overlap run from Flint. White is applying the pressure though. But Flint picks up, gives the hand pass back to Murray. The second efforts have been fantastic. Here's Locke. He ain't going to give this one off. Goes from long range, slices it. And against his old club, Daniel Locke has the last laugh.
Absolutely, Chivy. I think